Are you a critical thinker? Critical thinkers, they are rare today, not because people aren't smart, but because most people don't like what critical thinking requires. Critical thinkers don't rush to answers, they slow the room down, they sit with uncertainty for longer, and others are comfortable with that. They ask questions, they ask better questions, even when it makes things awkward. Some people want relief, critical thinkers are just solving for one thing, and it's clarity. Critical thinkers, they aren't loud, but they are precise. They don't give, they don't react to problems, they discrete them. They don't defend ideas, they test them, and they don't confuse moments with progress. They care less about being right and more about getting it right. I've had the opportunity to be in rooms where everybody's talking. Opinions, they're flying. Energy, it's high. And the most dangerous thing in that room is that how confident everybody sounds. And there's usually that one person who hasn't said a word, not disengaged, just observing. And when they finally speak, they don't give an answer. They ask that one question and the room goes completely silent because that one question exposes the real problem that no one named yet. This is why they end up in bigger rooms, because complex businesses don't need motivation, they need judgment. They need people who can actually see second and third order consequences. People who can actually separate signal from the noise, and people who don't panic when the answer isn't obvious. Critical thinkers solve problems no one else can see yet. That's why they're trusted. That's why they're called early, not after the damage is done. And that's why over time, they're the ones who build the biggest things. So when it comes to critical thinking, there's entrepreneurs who come seek advice. And when they want to have a conversation where they might be looking for a coach, they might be going to look for a seminar to go to, they might be looking for opportunities to bring their team out. What are they looking for most? Are they looking for somebody just to help ask a few questions, see if the event or see if this mastermind makes sense? Or do they actually value someone who pokes the hole? Someone who is asking questions where, you know what, man, it's been a while. I've been running my business for 10 years. No one's ever asked me that question. And all of a sudden you're able to qualify this person and say, man, this person's a critical thinker. This one, they're asking me questions and making me think. They're performing a needs analysis on the business. They're making me ask myself the questions internally. Have I ever considered this? Well, if you go down this path, what happens if this happens? They're looking quarters ahead. They're looking, years ahead. They want to see at how far you've actually planned out the business. At how far have you actually built up for this moment? Or is this just something where the leaders in the company have simply just winged? Up until this point, there's entrepreneurs who value people who are no longer yes men in their company, no longer yes men in their advisor board, no longer people who just accept the status quo. They want to be challenged. They want to see the different perspective, and they want to make sure that, hey, at the end of the day, the decisions I make, I want them pressure tested. I want the team to actually back this up. They want to know that when I go to bed at night, someone is thinking about the business just as much as myself. So a question for you, when it comes to critical thinking, how would you rate yourself and your leadership team when it comes to critical thinking?